West Texas, this is Cowboy Corner Live.
That is right, folks. This is Cowboy Corner, and we are live, coming to you from our wonderful studios here deep in the heart of West Texas, just like I said. Thank you so much to Roger McDuff for singing us in. Jesus is coming, because he sure enough is. And I am here. I am the Cowboy. I am in the corner, and I am so glad that you have decided to join me and the crew this evening. That's right. The crew's back. The boys are back in town. I wish I would have had some Thin Lizzy cranked up to queue up and play, but
boys back in town.
The boys are back in town. We got Cowboy Carson.
How's it going?
He's
everybody?
hanging out on the producer desk.
How's everybody doing?
Running our switcher.
Drop a yes if your day's good. Mm-hmm. And to my right, we have the highly intelligent, highly handsome realtor agent, Credus Brooks Warren.
You already know.
Cowboy Creed in the house with some NBA insider knowledge coming up for you later. Playoff time is here. And so, yeah, we're glad to have everyone here. As always, contact the show. You got to join the chat. If you are watching live, join the chat here on YouTube, or you can DM on Instagram direct message at Cowboy in the Corner on Instagram, and send us your chats. Send us anything that you want on the show. We'll go through it. We get a lot of material nowadays, and we're going to have a lot of it tonight, because tonight's just kind of a free-for-all. I don't have any real structure going tonight. Nothing was really just popping up. I'm tired of talking about things that we've been talking about. There's a lot going on in sports. Like, there's a lot of events, but at the same time, there's really not a lot going on. Like, we've got NBA playoffs, and that's about it. And so we're just going to breeze through some stuff tonight, and then we're going to get on to our memes of the week. And
pressure makes diamonds anyways, so
we're going to have a good time. Yeah, we don't have a flow tonight. Here. So that's why this show's called a free-for-all, because it's just, if something comes up that we want to talk about, we'll talk about it. And if not, we'll skip over it.
Do we at least have the purple girl?
The purple girl. Now I'm talking like her. See, she is going to make an appearance. She is. She's back. She's been gone for the past couple of weeks. At least one. She went to London or something, Europe, somewhere over there, and so she was gone. And she's back tonight, though. So yeah.
Do we have any basketball highlights ever?
Yes, we do. Oh, not of her, but we do have basketball highlights.
We do have basketball highlights that you are in charge of. So we'll get to that here in a little bit.
The ones that I put on there.
Right off the bat, kind of a funny thing happened as Creed was, this just happened a few minutes ago, as Creed was leaving the house, going out the back door, walking to the studio so we could begin the show. We have a Ring camera, and it sends, a notification anytime there's any movement, which usually it's just like, whatever, I don't even pay attention to it. But it sent me a notification that said a UPS driver was at the door, a UPS delivery person was at the door. And I was like, what? That's kind of odd. So I captured a screenshot of this, because Creed, as you can see, he's wearing like a brown hat and a brown shirt. And the camera picked him up as a UPS driver. So that's him walking out the door. Got a nice large cup of soda that he's not going to spill. Conrad's with him, because Conrad's in here chilling. And so, yeah, that was kind of funny. So I just threw it up there. He's headed to do the show as a UPS delivery person. That's what the camera thought anyway.
Credus, any comments?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's your quote of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, so. Any
thoughts? Mm-mm.
So there you have it. That was the show for tonight. So we'll see you. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys.
There is a little bit of NFL stuff we can get to and kind of knock out of the way. Like, not a lot of news, but the schedule has been released. The NFL schedule has been released, and there's some. In fact, breaking news just came across the desk. Just now came across the desk regarding the NFL. It does say Aaron Rodgers has agreed to a 1-year deal to return to the Steelers. Dun, dun,
I thought he was retiring.
Well, he's not. That's kind of what everyone was speculating, but he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be a quarterback for the Steelers again, Aaron Rodgers. So, I mean, I don't know how good that's going to go, but at least he's there. Anyway, schedule release, 2026 of the NFL. Now, I don't know when this became a big deal or why it's a big deal. Like, all they're doing is releasing schedules, but they've had like ESPN specials about it and all kinds of news about it. Like, it's just releasing a schedule. What's the big deal? But they did, so.
I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get to it. I don't know what the next slide is, but oh yeah. So this came from the Raiders, and this is pretty funny. So that's Fernando Mendoza, number 1 draft pick, right?
Yeah, he's a real gentle soul.
And that's Kirk Cousins, the other quarterback, veteran.
Hey. I'm Kirk. I'm Fernando.
They're both dressed like they're veterans, but only one actually is.
You're gonna have to call me Kirko Chains.
Cool. You're gonna have to call me the Nandalorian.
The Nandalorian.
I've never heard that. I've heard of Kirk and Chains. Or Charlie Kirk.
So this is the locker room, and rule number 1 is do not step on the shield.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it!
What if I...
Don't do it! So what's the best Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Ha! Trick question. Star Wars A New Hope, which was originally titled just Star Wars in 1977, but then they changed it to Star Wars A New Hope in 1981. Say your favorite football play on 3.
Trick question. It actually
1,
is Empire
2,
Strikes Back.
3.
Turbo right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Is this the thing?
Nice!
Brothers?
Yes.
I'm about to show you the most prized possession from my 15-year NFL career.
Thank you for trusting me. Oh my, it's beautiful, Mr. Chains.
This is a signed sword from Las Vegas' own Donny Osmond.
I loved him in Joseph the Musical.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Don't stare at this too long.
Ashton Jersey through the hole. Touchdown
There he goes.
Raiders. They only bring 4.
Ah!
Back
Condor!
There's Max Crosby with the sack back at the 5.
So that's the Raiders schedule. That was just like their little parody movie that the Raiders did for release date, and I kind of like the way that they're embracing it because they drafted Fernando at the number 1 pick, of course, but then they have Kirk Cousins, who's the veteran guy there, and I just like the way that they kind of are embracing the stepbrothers thing. Like they hate each other, but then they become best friends because honestly, like Fernando's probably not going to play at first because they're going to let him sit, and I think I've talked about that before in some previous shows. Like I think that letting Fernando sit behind Kirk and learn, and then come in instead of just like coming in right off the bat and getting his clock cleaned every play is going to help. It's going to be a great deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Like I wouldn't know how to cut a piece of wood if it wasn't for my father, because I'm a professional at that now, and so it's kind of the same situation going on here.
Yeah, are you referring to the basketball gold mount that we made?
I am, in fact.
Yeah, so Creed has his little Papa Shot mini basketball hoop in here in the studio that he's playing. Like it's on the bathroom door. It was on the bathroom door that he's playing like 24/7. And we finally decided amongst all of us that it was time for that to move outside. So me and Carson built a little mount to hang it on because it's built to hang on a door frame. So we just built like a 2x4 and made a fake door frame and hung it from it. And Carson did a lot of the work. So he's pretty proud of himself.
Thank you, Carson.
As he should be. Like you're becoming a man.
Yeah,
manning it up.
Everybody knows that you're not a man until you use a saw. Okay, like you don't get your manlyhood.
You're not a man until you
Your man
build your
card.
a little brother a Papa Shot stand.
Yeah, and Creed is
That's
very
the
appreciative.
that's the only way that you can.
So good on the Raiders. I think they're still going to suck this year, but at least they're kind of embracing their thing instead of dodging it. Like another football team has a coach that's dodging his scandal. The Raiders are at least
burn.
The Raiders are at least addressing the elephant in the room and making a joke out of it. And speaking of joke, go to the next slide. New feature in Madden 26. They're trying to make these games as realistic as possible. And the new feature in Madden 26, they're doing mistress mode. So when you're playing a career, can you do career as a coach in Madden?
Yeah, you can.
I knew you could in NCAA. So you can do a career mode as a coach in Madden too. So now they have mistress mode that they've introduced. And so you have to play this out and make your choices as you go in your career. So what will you do? You go to counseling. You go to Arizona with Rossini. or
Go back to Foxborough and prepare for the draft.
yeah. So that's quite funny.
But is that like a thing where if you're only doing it as the Patriots, or can you just do that with any team? Like you just have to go through your scandal, you know?
Yeah, probably with any team, you're gonna have to just go through your scandal. You're gonna have to work it out. But that's really funny. I'm not going into the Vrabel Reese anything. I'm not touching it tonight. And praise God, nothing new has broken. There's no breaking news, so there's really nothing to touch on. I've beaten that horse. It was already dead, and we've continued beating it. So we're not touching that tonight. There is a rumor that before the season starts, that Rossini has some kind of deal with one of the networks that she's going to do like a tell-all. So like right before the season starts, Vrabel's going to get his laundry taken out.
Oh,
so we're kind of waiting on that with bated breath. But that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's not gonna be good for Vrabel, at least.
But speaking of the schedule dropping, put up the Patriot schedule, because here's where this is going to get interesting. I think, according to this schedule that they just released Thursday, I think the Patriots are probably going to lose the first 4 games.
Really?
I mean, which game do you say they're going to win right there?
The Steelers?
Probably Steelers, I think.
I don't know, man.
Steelers.
They got Rodgers back, as we just saw.
But I mean, like, let's be honest, Rodgers wasn't that good last season.
Maybe Jaguars too. They might be.
I don't know.
Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence is coming in hot.
Trevor Lawrence, whenever he's not getting literally killed, he's good.
He's a good quarterback,
Really
and he
good.
just cut his hair.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
He got rid of the surfer mullet. So he's like becoming a man too. Like he's transitioning from that kind of goofy kid stage into like, all right, I'm going to take myself seriously now. And I think that the Jaguars are, I'm just saying, and this is going on record, obviously, I'm thinking that the Patriots are going to lose the first 4 games. They might win 1. They might go 1-3, but I'm thinking they're going to go 0-4. And all of this, like, this is going to come back. It's not going to look good for Mike, because everybody, like I said before, they're going to kind of, if they don't do good, they're going to kind of start pinning this back on him. Like he's going to start feeling some heat, some pressure off of this deal.
Yeah. I mean, the Jaguars, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know. Was it last year that Trevor Lawrence got killed on the field, right? And then he didn't play for most of the season? Or was that...
Yeah, but year before last, they went to the division playoff, didn't they? I mean, they went pretty far in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they were a good team.
I think so.
And then this past year, he got hurt, like you said. But I'm thinking they're going to be good. I don't think the Patriots are going to beat them. I really don't. I don't think the Patriots are going to win any of those first 4 games until they go to they have the Raiders and the Jets there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think definitely at least the Raiders. But I feel like I'm kind of confident that they're going to beat the Steelers too. I mean, they're a pretty powerful team last year. I don't know about this year if like Vrabel's like whole mindset on what's going on is going to affect their team or not, but I don't know.
I think they're going to go 13-5. I just calculated every single game on if I think they're going to win or lose. I think they're going to go 13-5.
You think the Patriots going to win 13 games?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're on record. I don't think
they did good last season.
I know they went to the Super Bowl. They got
Yeah.
smoked in the Super Bowl, but I think it was kind of fluky that they did. And then I think that with all of the behind the scenes nonsense that's going on this year before the season even starts, I just don't see them going too far there. But like I said, this is all on record, so we can go back in about week 4. We can pull up this very episode, and we can check our predictions.
Yes, we can.
So
Yes, we can.
that's all the NFL stuff that I have on the docket, I do believe. So at this moment in time, we're going to shoot it on over to Cowboy Creed with his NBA, because the NBA is down to the semifinals. There's one team determined to be left. Am I correct?
Creedus?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead.
Let's go with it.
Let's go ahead and get your intel.
So yeah, this is the bracket, man. Think it's gonna go Thunders versus Knicks.
Yes, it is.
I'm going Spurs Knicks, but
Well, I would like to go Spurs. I want the Spurs to go to the finals, but I just think the Thunders will win. The Thunders.
the Thunder.
I don't know, man.
I'm wondering about, like, here's my thing on this NBA stuff. What's cool to me is that you've got San Antonio and Oklahoma City there, and they're about to square off. But like, those are small market teams, and both of those teams, like, they're really good every year. Now, San Antonio is not a small town. I think San Antonio is like one of the top 10 most populated cities in the country. It's not necessarily a small market, but when you put it in the sports world, it's a small market because that's the only professional sports team that San Antonio has. And Oklahoma City is definitely a small market. Like, that town is barely big enough to have a professional team as is. But it's really cool that those are the two, like in the western region. And I'm not trying to hijack your column here, Creed. I just wanted to put that in there. That
you keep going, man.
I think that it's really cool that you've got San Antonio and Oklahoma City, these small market teams that they're good consistently year after year. Like, they're just well managed, and they don't have a lot of the, spotlight and the hoopla that the big teams have, because you look at like the big market teams, like, New York Knicks are in it this year, but they typically suck. They're hardly ever in it. You got like Chicago, they haven't been relevant since the 90s when they had Jordan and everybody. The Lakers are kind of hit and miss. They're, LA market, and then you got the Clippers that they're pretty much miss. But I mean, most of these the major market teams, they're just really inconsistent, and those are the ones that you would think, like, they've got the money, they've got the people, they've got the fanfare to go with it, and then they don't really meet their expectations. But I just really think that it's cool that Oklahoma City and San Antonio are duking this thing out, and I'm going to pick San Antonio to win it, but I mean, OKC very well may pull that out. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I think this is a whole bunch of hoopla. And
I think Pistons will beat the Cavaliers right there to go down to the final game, and then the Knicks versus Pistons. I think they're going to take it, but like 4-3. And then I think it'll be Thunder and Knicks, and then the Thunder will win. As much as I want to say the Spurs will win, I just don't feel like they will.
Yeah, I just like the Spurs better. That's the only reason I'm picking them. I don't really know. I don't follow the NBA that much. I just like the whole mystique of the deal. Don't you have some highlight clips we can get to?
Yes, we do. Watch this.
Outside look, Barlow flicks the wrist.
Hey, Creed, what do you got?
Back tap to Maxey.
Yeah,
Maxey
that was
long
pretty
range.
cool, so I thought I'd add it. He just made it from like half court
With
casually.
9 points to lead all
Acted like
scores.
there's nothing.
Boom.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Is there more after this?
We got one of...
Yeah, I think there's one more.
Okay, tell us what's going on here, Creed.
So, he broke a playoff record. I think it was like 35 and with 10 rebounds in the first half. And I'm pretty sure Tim Duncan held that record before.
Yeah, he did. But my question is, when did Tim Duncan get dreadlocks?
Yeah, I have no idea, because he was in the NBA like 7-8 years ago, and
he was in the NBA for a very long time.
Yeah,
he never
was
had dreads.
practically bald.
Yeah.
And then now, like, how do you grow all that hair in not that long a time?
Now he looks like a Rastafarian guy.
Yeah,
so
like
I don't know where that came from, but
looks like a tour guide kind of.
Yeah, he looks like he smokes weed every day with a rainbow van and with a peace sign on it.
Well, I mean, we don't know his life. He might. Is that all we got on the NBA?
Yes.
I'm taking the Spurs to hit it, and then Creed's taking OKC. Who you got, Cowboy Carson?
To be honest, man, I don't really care, but I like the Thunder. So I'm going to say the Thunder.
All right, cool.
So now onto my realm. We have Ken Roxon winning the 2026 450 Supercross Championship. Everybody give a round of applause.
Finally, Ken. Finally, Kenny.
He also won it in 2013, I'm pretty sure. That's what
No, this is his first one.
He
That's
won
his first
the
one?
he won the 250 championship in 2013, but this is his first 450 championship. And this really does, like, this is really good, because this guy has been, I was at his very first Supercross race.
Really?
Yeah, his very first Supercross race when he came from Germany.
250 or 450?
In 250. It was in Dallas, Cowboy Stadium, in I don't remember if it was 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2012. And that was his very first race in American Supercross in 250, and he was number 70. And I was there, man. And he was like 17 years old. And now he's 32. And it's taken him this long to win.
He's finally gotten it.
Yeah, it's taken him this long to win that dang elusive Supercross championship.
This close between Hunter Lawrence. It was like literally like that.
But he's been through so much. Like the thing is, it's not, he hasn't not won it just because he hasn't been good. He hasn't won it because he's like, he almost had to literally have his arm amputated.
Yeah. Wait, we have a video on that.
We do. So
wait, somewhere. Okay, right here.
This is just a highlight reel of everything that he's gone through.
Crashed and shattered.
I remember watching that video like whenever it happened, and I would just like cry.
And gone through 11 surgeries to reconstruct.
11 reconstructive surgeries on that
lucky
arm.
to live normally, let alone ever race again.
I'm gonna do whatever the hell it takes. I told myself that I'm gonna come back better than I ever was before.
They're watching Ken Roxon come on home. He's into the final turn. Nearly a 3-year wait is finally over.
Yeah, it took him 3 years to win just a race. Just a race.
This has been a long time coming, and I still can't believe
like his arm was
never give up.
hanging on by a thread. It's gonna take you a while to just win a race.
Go to the video of Ken Roxon like immediately after he won the Supercross race. It's before that video that you just played.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is Ken Roxon right after winning the Supercross Championship.
Come on, I'll ride us to the end of the pier.
No, you're drinking.
It's party time, Slick. You can't find a party, you gotta make one.
He's on the Suzuki.
He is on a Suzuki with a kickstart.
Yeah,
it's accurate.
Biblically accurate Ken Roxon. Wait, was the Supercross race that you went to with Ken Roxon, was that the same race that Chad Reed blew up his knee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chad Reed blew his ACL out, and he was battling Villapoto. He was that Honda, that number 22 Honda that Chad Reed had so that was 2012.
Yeah.
That is still the sweetest bike. To this day, that is still the sweetest bike that ever has been. You're never going to convince me otherwise.
Hex no.
But
isn't it kind of crazy that like every single Supercross that we've went to, something crazy happened? Because the one that you went to, Chad Reed blew up his knee, and then I don't know if anything happened whenever I was a toddler. Went to the one, but the last one that we went to, Austin Forkner killed himself.
Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah, he like literally, what did he do? Break his neck or something?
Yeah, he like just catapulted like off of a whoop and like went straight into the wall, like the concrete wall. At about probably 40 miles an hour head first.
He was probably like at least 20 feet, 25 feet in the air too. And he just like straight concrete. Ugh,
yeah.
It was so bad.
It was crazy. But yeah, so with Roxon, like I was saying, he kind of just had these like struggles on and off where he kept getting hurt. And then that race in 2016, I think, when he messed his arm up. It was 2016 or 17. He had just moved over to Honda, and he had literally won every race. Like he was, that was like the fourth race of the season. He had won every race going up until that point. He was running off with everything. Like that was his year. And then he, messed up that jump. Whatever happened, went like into the side of a berm at about 40 miles an hour and destroyed that arm. And so
wasn't he in the lead when he did it too?
Yeah, he was in the lead. He had already won everything and was winning that one. And
yeah,
then,
he was on the pace. He was on the pace for the championship,
and that took him so long to recover from. And then once he finally did recover for that, like the one of the first races back, he ended up getting into it with Cooper Webb, and he got his like.
Oh yeah, his arm got caught in his Cooper Webb's wheel spoke.
Yeah, like in the wheel.
It tore up his shoulder,
and it was the same arm, and so everybody was like, "Holy crap, he's just like done it again." But praise God, it wasn't his forearm that got that part; it was his shoulder. But anyway, that took him out for the rest of that season. So it's just been a lot of struggle. And there's that video that I want to show that is actually his wife, and it's really cool. Like you're probably not going to watch it without getting a little misty eyed because she does like a really endearing, heartwarming video, just talking about all of that. You can go ahead and play it.
In hospital rooms, where the answer was. Ken, I've been trying to find the words, not the ones for cameras or crowds or the people watching from the outside, just the ones for you. The ones that say what I've seen, what I've known, and what I have been so proud of for so long.
The season opener goes to Ken Roxon.
What the world doesn't get to see is truly what makes you burn the brightest. It's the man that stands once the lights go out and the world gets quiet. Anyone can shine when the road is smooth. What I've watched you do is harder than that. I've watched you get knocked down in ways most people could never imagine. I've watched you sit in hospital rooms where the answer was maybe never again. I've watched the doubt try and take root in you, and I've watched you time after time choose to get back up. Not because it was easy, but because surrendering has never been who you are.
I'm speechless.
Ken Roxon is back in the winner's circle.
The world sees the comebacks. They don't see the sleepless nights. They don't see the silence and battles in your own head. They don't see the moments you had every reason to walk away and you didn't. I've watched you bet on yourself when no one else would. I've watched you trust the small circle of people who never stopped believing and quietly build your own path when the easy thing was to let someone else decide what your future held.
Ken Roxon, it's finally real.
Every time you did, I thought the same thing. This is the man I get to love. This is the man our boys get to call daddy. And that, more than anything, is what I'm proud of. That is the bravest thing I have ever watched a person do. And whatever this moment becomes, that part will outlast all of it. And it's this. Our boys are growing up, watching their dad refuse to give up on himself. They will carry that. They will carry you. There is no greater inspiration I could have ever imagined for them than the man you have fought to become. This was never just about racing. It was about the fight, the belief, the man you became when everything tried to take it from you. That is something no finish line can define.
What a bar. Maybe I'm a little biased here, but I honestly think that no ordinary person could ever come back from the injuries and stuff that he's gone through. Maybe I'm biased here, though.
Ken Roxon was already my favorite, but now he's like even more my favorite.
Yeah,
your
that's
favorite
just
was what's his face? Jet
Hayden
Lawrence.
Deegan.
Yeah, Hayden Deegan.
Well, they're in two different classes, or they were up until now.
I thought Hayden went to 450 now.
He's going to, but he hasn't been up until now.
Hayden Deegan definitely not, because he upgrades his bikes even though he's not allowed to. And Jet Lawrence has never even once been my favorite, so I don't know where you got that from.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Y'all got me sidetracked. I don't remember what I was going to say now, but
I was just getting
there's not a dry eye in the house after that.
Yeah, I was getting too teary-eyed, man. I just had
but
to.
yeah, I mean,
distract.
for myself, like I had a pretty gnarly crash one time, which was not even close to what a lot of these guys go through. But I ended up, in a wheelchair and on some crutches and stuff, and I was done. Like I haven't raced after that. I've ridden, but I've not raced. I'm like, nah. I'm good.
And good old Kenny boy over there has had his arm literally almost amputated, and here we are now.
And you look at, Justin Barsha, he got people thought he was literally paralyzed that Anaheim won this year. He laid there for so long.
I forgot about that.
And now he's back. He raced the last 3 Supercrosses, and he's about to head to the outdoors. Supercross obviously is over now. They're going to start racing outdoors next week.
Yeah.
And,
Carson is the only one that hasn't crashed and broke a bone in our family besides Trisha or the people who haven't rode.
Yeah, Carson got banged up a little bit.
Just careful, man.
On the OP dub, he had a black eye one time. He was 4 years old. He had 2 black eyes actually from hitting the handlebars.
Well, I got a concussion from it.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna have to
I don't really
send him to preschool, wherever you're going, they're going to think that we've been beating him. But he's just been racing his dirt bike, man. That's what happens.
Maybe I was just such a good rider, I didn't get injured because I was just too good at it. But, whatever.
I don't know. But anyway, congrats to Ken Roxon. That was a nice little tribute. Good job, Kenny. We're proud of you.
If you're watching this, which I know you are.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely watching.
Yeah, I know you're watching.
Ken Roxon watches all of our streams.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm proud of you.
Why is nobody commenting? We need commenters.
Everybody's too emotional. Nobody wants to chat because they're caught up in their emo
They're
self.
getting tissues right now.
Yeah.
And,
So. Anyway, what else do we got, boys?
Well, we have this dirt bike clip.
Okay. Yeah, now we go just straight to dirt bike clips. This is great right here.
They're so close. Oh,
It's like, at what point do you give up?
No.
That's like a 110. They had that sucker pinned with definitely, too much hoss on it. Ugh. Too much ham bone there on the back. And then let off the gas.
I was about to say they were like covering up their cry, but everything probably impacted their stomach and they didn't feel it.
Yeah, no, they were well padded, that's for sure. All right, what do we got next?
Oh, he's all sideways.
On the ground.
Dude, just the elbows. Those elbows are going to kill him whenever he showers.
Elbows are at least to where he's going to have a mouthful of gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his chin is all cut to pieces.
Next. Oh, a little landscaping.
Yeah.
I think that one came from Mark. I think Mark sent me that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Next one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is scooter crashes.
I mean, how can you be so uncoordinated on a scooter?
Gosh.
Not mine. Yeah.
Hey, what? Vad är sluta?
I mean, those scooters are more dangerous than they're perceived to be.
Oh, right into the moving traffic.
Going up on the street.
Yeah, right into the traffic. Oh my gosh.
Why are like 99% of these females?
Oh, well, just do the math.
Not saying anything.
Not going to say anything incriminating, but you figure that out yourself. All right, what else we got?
How? I don't know how that happened. How did you even end up in that situation?
I don't know. I heard about this, like that actually did happen. I don't know how it happened, though.
Okay,
Whoever
I'm
did
guessing.
that could not do that again, even if they tried.
No way.
I'm guessing some kind of truck with a trailer was like that, and somebody just, if you're picking up what I'm putting down,
Get it in a ramping style.
But that ramp would have had to been like inclined all the way up, or else they would have just like went up the ramp onto the.
Well,
truck.
I literally cannot think of anything else that could have possibly made that bike get up there.
Maybe it was just a big pothole.
No, I mean those lights are usually like 15 feet up in the air, something like that. So it definitely launched. I don't know how. I wish I did. I wish there was a backstory on it. And then just to have the perfect trajectory to get caught in the pole. I mean, that's something special on its own too.
Just craziness, man. Just absolute craziness of this world.
Next.
What's up, pancakes? I'm Judy. I was the best pancake. Come from breakfast.
Well,
I'm going to this restaurant.
Yeah,
Those honestly look like good pancakes.
Like she had, I don't know who this lady is, but she has the best advertisement. There's another one here in a minute.
They look good.
I mean, I don't even care about the food. I just want to go meet this lady. She's got the glasses. Like she makes pancakes, but she's obviously Asian. It's everything about this. She has great advertising. Everything about this, I just want to take part in. I don't know where this restaurant is, but I'm going to find out. And
this is Illinois.
Oh, it says on there?
Yeah,
It does?
Galesburg, Illinois.
Oh, yeah. It's
Well,
on there.
we're going to Illinois. Everybody get your bags packed.
Illinois. Why'd you say it with the S?
Well, it has an S on the end.
I know, but the S is silent.
I've always said it like that. I don't know. I've always said Illinois.
I've always said Illinois.
I've also always said Illinois.
Yeah, I think it is like Illinois, but I've always my entire life said Illinois because there is an S there. So.
You pronounce a lot of words incorrectly.
Well, I don't care. Everybody.
Dad, did you pass your English class?
I did. I don't know if I passed my English class because I actually passed my English class or if it was just because I was able to charm the teachers. But either way, I got past it.
With your Illinois.
Yep.
Reef.
Yeah, you got roof and reef and
what are the other ones?
Dad, what is some other ones?
I don't know. I forget about them. Y'all are
Illinois.
the ones that hold this
Every
to my
single
charge.
girl says ruined as ruined.
Ruined. I at least say ruined
Yeah,
correctly.
at least you say ruined, or you don't say ruined.
Play that one again. I want to see this again. It's funny.
What's up, pancakes? I'm Judy. I have the best pancake. Come from
Her sign says that she has the best pancake.
And I guarantee her name's not Judy. She's not Judy. No way.
Why are you are you trying to profile her?
Yeah, her name's not Judy.
I should have preferred.
Okay, go to the next one.
Okay. All right. Oh my God.
That's her again.
Hello, Judy.
Hi, Judy. Play that one again.
Dad, we need to open you a cafe.
She has brilliant advertising.
And then
Really.
you're going to have to put on your sign you have the second best pancake.
Yeah, because they're definitely not the first. I can't compete with Asian Judy.
I have the best pancakes on her sign. Oh, shoot. We got baseball stuff.
Yeah, watch the guy up there in the stands.
That's the beauty of this bullpen this year. How many different looks they have out of that bullpen. Lefties, righties, power.
Did he get arrested for that?
I don't know. They don't. I mean, it ended right there. I don't know what happened afterwards.
It's
I need
a
to
full moon tonight.
Yeah, I need to go back and find some longer footage of that to see exactly how that played out.
How to protect yourself from the hantavirus. Insert and twist. It looks like a bullet.
I don't get it.
Saying just to...
Well, so I talked about on the last show that like I'm going to try to do some research on the hantavirus and the alien thing because all of that had just like came out, you know, and I mean, there's nothing to it. The whole alien thing files that they released, there's nothing interesting in there. I dug through it. It's just like they released paperwork of reports of like pilots calling in and reporting flashing lights and things. But, you know, I was wanting some evidence that like they've got alien bodies that they recovered from Roswell and that like there's, you know, some kind of a container in Area 51 where they've got these little goblins trapped or whatever. Like I was wanting some actual hard footage of like, you know, some spacecraft or some stuff. And it's nothing. Like they just made this thing that, yeah, we've released these files and then there's nothing in the files. So
just go to San Antonio.
It was a super bummer. What's in San Antonio?
Alien.
That's Roswell.
No, San Antonio.
San Antonio has an alien?
Yeah, he plays for the Spurs.
Oh, come on. You talking about Wembanyama? Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, I don't get this picture though.
Because it's saying that like you just have to ignore people talking about it.
Yeah, the hantavirus, I've got a video after this, but basically the way to protect yourself from the hantavirus is just stop listening to people because it's basically just like the last virus that we dealt with a few years ago where it's nothing but a bunch of people trying to put fear into you and you know how that goes.
Who cares?
Hantavirus. You have any questions?
No,
about
I don't.
This is Dr. Drew.
Let me give you some interesting things. You shouldn't care.
Whatever
Good for you. Turns out the word Hanta is a Hebrew slang that Israelis use for chump, sucker. So sauce. Yeah.
Sauce.
If you're being sauce, you're Hanta. And it is God works in mysterious ways, right? In that people are getting suckered by this one again. It does not transmit human to human. If it changes and it starts to become a human to human transfer, that's because they've been doing gain of function. Mark my words right now. It's the only way that happens.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I knew that because I looked that up myself, and I'm no doctor by any means, but I looked it up myself, and it's transmitted through rodents, like rodent feces and stuff. So basically, like if I have it, I don't think I can give it to you. Like if it's the pure virus,
unless you're pooping rodent feces.
Yeah, like unless you come in contact with my bodily fluids for whatever reason, but like us just being in the same room and talking, I can't give it to you, and you can't give it to me, and vice versa. So that lets you know, like, it's all a bunch of crap again. And I said something earlier. I was talking to Creed, and I had mentioned something about being sauced, and Creed didn't know what that meant. So I, as a Gen Xer, I have something on you guys. I have something up on you.
I mean, when I hear somebody say I have sauce, I just think that they're swaggy, you know? Like, they're just like, oh, yeah, that person has sauce.
Well, in this term, having the sauce is like you're kind of being a little bit sus, as
I
y'all
think
would
of
say
James
also.
Harden's step back.
Instead of sauce and it's sus.
Or
sauce.
Jamal Crawford. That's
Yeah.
what I
Okay,
think
well,
of when
you
say
could have had
sauce.
this NBA terms back whenever you were doing your NBA report, and
Well,
then you
that's why-
basically
You're
just
just like,
left it up to me.
Yeah, this
Jamal
is
Crawford is
the
retired, and James Harden
bracket.
doesn't have a good playoff career. So.
James Harden's a great regular season player. And you put him in the playoffs, and he chokes.
Well, he averaged like 19 points in the regular season, and then in playoffs he averaged 10.
That's what I'm saying. He's pretty decent. Regular season, he'll carry the team, get into the playoffs, and
I mean, if they're that desperate, they could always get me on there, knowing that I'm a great basketball player.
You are. You're so great.
Just nobody wants to do it, so it's whatever.
Except he can't make a wide open layup on my mini hoops.
What do we got next on the docket? Oh, this is real footage of this dude up there wrestling a gator.
Heck yeah, you got a shirt tore and everything.
Is that his gator?
No, he was just tired of that gator wreaking havoc on the whole community, so he went out there and wrestled it out. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't do that. That guy's got a couple of bolts loose for sure.
Yep,
He's got balls of steel.
Okay.
Wife's help.
Oh, this is a man doing projects with your wife's help. No offense to the wives.
Why do they have two TVs in the living Why are all these people just recording themselves renovating their house?
I don't know that either. I don't know if this is a setup or what. A lot of this like that is probably an outdoor camera, like a ring camera.
Oh gosh.
Oh, took out the shin. Took the shin out. Hardcore.
That was staged. For
She just has a thing open.
Yeah. Vacuuming the leaves with no bag. Put it right there.
The wrench, Elmo. That's a freaking flathead screwdriver.
Well, we'll never know what happens.
The wrench, Alma. Next.
Oh, hey.
Oh, Purple Girl. Purple Girl's here.
And I'm gonna see how much Papa I can find.
At Old Navy.
How long is this video? Okay, it's only a minute 20. I feel like that's not as long as most of them.
Yeah, that's not bad for her.
My Papa.
That's pink.
My Papa. My Papa. My Papa.
That's also pink. It's not pink. Yes, it is.
My Papa. And my Papa.
That's pink.
My Papa. My Papa. My Papa. My Papa.
That's pink.
Do you need to, are you colorblind?
No, but some of these are pink.
And my Papa. My Papa. My Papa. and my papa. My papa.
That's a bit of a stretch to call that purple.
That's white.
My papa. The Lakers.
Didn't you already show?
And my papa.
That's white.
There's a little purple accent on it.
My papa. My papa. My papa. And my papa.
Melatonin.
Hallelujah. They
All
sell
right.
melatonin at Old Navy. Who'd have thought that?
Yes.
You can go to Old Navy, and I mean, if it doesn't already put you to sleep, you can get some aids to help you.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
All right, let's just keep rolling, I suppose. Rolling.
I was just looking to change my flight.
What's she dipping that in?
The number. Do you?
That's great. Watch that again.
Hey, yes, I was just looking to change my flight.
Cool Whip.
No, but what she's dipping in it.
A tortilla chip, it looks like.
It looks like a ruffle.
If I did that to my wife, y'all would never see me again.
Literally.
I would be, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. She does watch Forensic Files, so she probably knows how to dispose of a body.
She would literally just strangle you.
Yeah.
Put you in a full Nelson.
I'd never be seen again. But it may be worth it because that would be funny. That's for sure.
Quite funny. But then she'd take her anger out on all of us, like it was all of us thing.
Yeah, well, y'all
Just be a
probably
whole thing.
would have something to do with it. So
yeah, you're
it
right.
would be well justified.
Hey, Grandpa was ready to swing.
I want to do this to somebody in Walmart, but I don't have the cojones to actually do it.
I do.
You should.
I would do that.
Agreed, we know you. That's pretty funny.
Yep.
Ranger in bed.
In my bed, there's a stranger in my head. There's a stranger in the room. There's a stranger in the pool. There's a stranger in the bar. There's a stranger in the yard. There's a stranger in my car. There's a stranger on the floor.
Sounds like Rangers are pretty reliable. Are Rangers the most reliable truck of this century?
A lot like Rangers have become really popular now for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is with the Ford Ranger, but every time I've noticed, every time somebody sees a Ford Ranger, they have to yell Ford Ranger. And sometimes they put an expletive in the middle of it, which I don't condone, but I'm just saying that does happen.
Well.
All right. What else we got?
Buy power tools from Tuna. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
I'm the freaking man in this house, okay? I wear the pants, and if I say go make me a sandwich, you make me a sandwich because that's what a woman's supposed to do. And make sure the entire house is cleaned up when I get home, too.
Are you kidding me? He said that to her?
He said it right to her face.
No way.
He said it right to her face. I know.
Dude, we always say there are friends that are going to get
They're going to divorce.
There's no way.
They're going to get a divorce. Yeah.
That is wild.
Crazy.
All right, hey, can you take this laundry downstairs for me?
Let me take lunch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Love you.
And then I need you to take out, like, the diaper genie is really dirty, and I need to wash all the bottles, too.
Okay.
I'm going to take a bath.
All right. Okay. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how this goes around here.
Next.
There used to be a 900 number you could call just to cry.
We should call that number.
People all over America break down and cry like this. Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional
You had to
minute.
pay for
If you're under 18, ask your parents.
Yeah,
before you
900
call.
numbers. See, none of this stuff exists anymore. 900 numbers you had to pay for. 800 numbers you would call, and that would be like a free call. If you dial the 900 number, they would charge you for it.
And then just to cry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Very weird. That's why I put it on there. Like, I guess if you're just, feeling emotional, you didn't have anybody to talk to, you just call that number.
Do you even talk to anybody, or you just sit there and cry?
I guess you would talk to somebody, or at least there would be a recording or something. I mean, if you're paying $2.99 a minute, you better be getting some kind of feedback.
You should be paying me $2.99 a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're making me cry.
How to pull an engine.
All right, let's see.
Please teach me.
Not like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that.
I I mean, he's pulling the engine.
I mean, as a professional blue-collar man myself, that's not Hank pulling it.
He pulled the engine.
He pulled it out. I mean, he did get it out. I don't think it's going to go back in. I don't think anything's going to go back in there.
No. Whatever works. As a musician, this is the highest compliment you can receive from another musician. That's just like the go-to. You just gotta
Yeah.
Like if you're doing something crazy, you just...
Well, that's called stank face. The official term for that is stank face. And as a musician, like when we're on stage and we all, eye contact each other and everybody has a stank face going, that's when we know, we're in the pocket. We're right where we need to be.
Yes.
So for Carson, when he's playing, I changed mine up a little bit, so it's not really the stank face. It's more of like that.
Creed,
So,
you are just so funny. How long did it take you to think
do
of
it
that
again?
one?
I missed it.
So like when he's playing, you go like that.
Oh, you
It
do.
helps
You
a
do like
lot.
the hantavirus, the way that you.
How long did it take you to think of that one, Creed? Because you should be a comedian, Creed.
Okay, but it works.
I thought that was pretty good, Creed. Honestly,
no,
Carson's not offended. He's not easily offended.
We
Carson has a terrible
all
sense of
collectively agree. We all do the stank face whenever I'm playing something,
No.
right? All of us, we can agree.
Yeah,
right?
like I was saying, we hit the stank face whenever it's hot. Whenever. All right,
Exactly.
let's go to the next one.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh gosh.
Why are you saying that? That didn't even look like it hurt.
Yes, it did. He fell right on his butt.
Heck yeah!
Oh heck yeah.
I just like the way he finally got some success. Oh heck yeah! After he discombobulated his organs.
Couple times.
I could not skate like that.
My dryer sounds exactly like this, the one in the shop. I think it's a LG. I think that's an LG thing.
Yeah, I think that's
Or
just all
Samsung.
LG things. Well, this says washing machine, not dryer, so
They do the same noise. It doesn't matter.
Well, doesn't matter. I'm skipping it.
But I do get down like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like two old men. They're just.
I got $5 on red shirt.
He's got a little more pep than the
I
other
know.
guy. she's getting out of there.
That honestly could have been.
Oh, dang. They got... Yeah, okay. I guess we won't know who won.
We'll never know who won. I don't know how it ended. That's all the footage we
I
had.
want to see if that was a girl or a guy.
It was a girl. It was
I'm sure it was a girl.
a lady of their same age genre.
Whatever.
Next.
Who cares?
Next.
Just what the heck?
He's spraying deodorant.
Like flammable.
And it's flammable.
Yeah. I guess that's one way to say it.
It'll get you.
That's crazy.
Next.
I'm working on it, Cretus. All right. Oh, dude, there's no way you let him beat you.
That cop is a little out of it.
Yeah.
Because this guy, he's no star athlete.
He's just going to shoot him.
He's got his taser out and he misses him.
That's pepper spray.
No, that's taser.
It's pepper spray.
That's a taser.
Whatever it is, he missed him with it.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Oh, and then he's going back.
From about 5 feet away, he missed him.
Yeah, he's just going to have to unload the clip on him now.
Nope, he gone.
Why doesn't he just get in the car and chase him?
Okay, he's trying.
Just get the gun out, man.
Trying to get to the car. Now he's exhausted.
At that point, whatevs.
Okay, this is some footage of at a car wash or something.
It's like a drug meet.
Whoa.
No,
Oh my
the
gosh.
roof falls. But now watch what this guy does.
What the heck?
So he ran from it. Obviously, you see. Now he's like, I'm gonna get me some insurance claim.
He's getting his
Yeah.
paycheck.
He gets under there. He's like, I'm gonna get me some insurance claim. He ain't no dummy. He knows what's up.
Heck yeah, dude.
Next.
Me getting up at 3 a.m. after I forgot to turn on the air conditioning.
Yep.
It's quite sweaty.
I know both of these videos were sent in by Elijah. Thanks, Elijah. I don't know if you're watching or not.
Thank you, Elijah. Which Elijah?
Thank you, Elijah.
Elijah Taylor.
Heck yeah.
Okay, keep going. That would be awesome. I want to do this.
I'll never do that.
Why?
In a million years.
We've got a couple of leaf blowers, so if we can...
Dad doesn't want to go to Six Flags, but he would do this.
Because I do that because I have a lot of control over that.
Dad, can you make us a potato launcher?
Oh yeah, we need a potato launcher. That'd be cool too. Need to bring
I
one of
shot
those
a potato
back.
launcher once.
Nice.
What? I've never shot a potato
I've had a few
launcher.
of them in my day. I haven't had one recently. We do need to make one. PVC pipe and Aquanet. You got to use Aquanet. Specifically has to be Aquanet. If you put any other kind of hairspray in there besides Aquanet, it doesn't have the right combustion.
Or maybe you just haven't tried all the good hair sprays, and maybe there
I tried
actually
several.
Is. Maybe
Is
there actually is a
Aquanet
better
still
one.
a thing?
I think it is. I don't know. Aquanet's been around for a minute. I don't think they're going anywhere.
Old. You're old.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oldie.
I mean, I haven't shot a potato launcher since it's probably been 20 years or so, but it was Aquanet back in the day.
Old head. I'm joking.
Okay, next.
Yeah, you're grounded. Oh my gosh. That's not what I was expecting.
Are you kidding me? Drop it! Drop the gun! Give me that! Hey, let go!
Yeah, I can see Cole doing that. By the way, Cole bit me earlier.
This may be AI. I don't know.
It is AI.
It is AI.
Did you really think that
was AI?
I mean, cats can have guns with opposing
have
thumbs.
tempers. I mean, I was petting Cole earlier, and I did nothing wrong. I swear to you, I did nothing wrong. I was petting her. She started laying on her stomach, which I know that that's a trap. If you pet a cat on their stomach, they're going to bite you or scratch you or something. So I didn't pet her stomach. I started petting her back, and she bites me. So, like, you know, I'm innocent here. Cats have tempers. I would not be surprised if she got a gun and tried killing me.
Is it dirty?
Honestly.
Okay, but it works.
Cole was sitting on the TV remote, and I grabbed it, and she hissed at me.
Yeah, it's like she thinks she runs this place, and she doesn't. Somebody has to.
She can be a little
somebody
moody.
has to.
Something
teach her.
wrong.
Next. What happened to our... You're going to have to play that one again.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Dude, what are you...
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Whoa. Got that one bleeped out.
Look how close that was to hitting.
Golly. Close calls, man.
Yeah, so with that being said, the PGA Championship is currently underway, and nobody really cares. But it's a PGA major tournament, and you know I'm
Is Tiger
following
Woods
it.
there?
No, he's not,
because he's probably disqualified.
But Smalley is currently winning, and second place is Ludwig Auberg, who does not sound like a Texan, but he's from Lubbock. He went to Texas Tech.
If y'all
And
got
he's
paid, $1,000, would you go on a 15-minute Uber drive where Tiger Woods is driving?
It's risky.
It would be fun.
Yeah,
I probably would. Yes, just because you don't know what's going to happen, and I mean, he's honestly he's never killed anybody.
Yeah.
So your chances of survival are pretty high. Yeah, I would do it just for the pure entertainment factor.
I mean, yeah, because he's had a couple of these cases and nobody's died so far. So
nope.
I don't think he would make me his first. But who knows?
Marijuana
I don't know.
is harmless.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Sorry.
We good?
Marijuana is harmless. That's brutal.
Jeez.
So that's an actual commercial from the 80s about
marijuana.
Don't do marijuana. Don't smoke pot. That'll happen.
Yeah.
You'll be working at a wood chipper, and you'll think that you're playing limbo. And then you'll just lean back, and then you cover your friends in just a giant,
And
massive,
some tomato sauce.
Yeah.
massive pool of blood.
Just you.
There was no limbs or any type of fleshly matter coming out of the wood chipper, but there was a lot of blood. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't smoke marijuana, or else you'll be
Yeah.
playing limbo and squirting ketchup all over your friends.
Yes,
you don't want to
don't-
be squirting ketchup all over people.
Don't do drugs, my friends. Don't do drugs. We got anything left?
Yes.
Okay, so this makes me want to watch professional bowling.
Claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
Man, I did not know bowling was this exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are?
He has a lisp.
Sounds like that dude from Gladiator.
And then he yelled, "Who do you think you are? I am." What does that
Doesn't
mean?
even make any sense.
I don't know what that means, but I mean, I'm going to start saying that to people. Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, I need to get into bowling.
Okay, next.
What the heck? Why are you working in your underwear?
Oh my god.
Why did she just finger him?
So these wives are like making their husbands think that they're poking them with a drill. The husbands freak out.
Let me go get the number.
We missed the editing job on that one. That's for sure. Good as all slow motion.
My new shoulder. Right there, right?
My shoulder.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm sorry for the F-bomb if anybody heard that.
Sorry, we deeply apologize,
We deeply
Jason.
apologize. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jason. We won't let it happen again.
Next.
Oh, gosh. Yo, what the heck?
There was an airbag off of the car.
We already saw that.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Golly.
We already saw this too.
Oh. That was a good ding.
102. What the heck?
Nothing beats it.
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to go tubing.
No, we don't.
Nothing beats it. Jet to you all day.
Ow.
That'd be Spider-Man doing.
Spider-Man did that.
Was that concrete?
Yeah, I think it was mud. Oh. Oh.
Ouchie,
Man,
wouchie.
Bunch of tragic case scenarios going on here.
Next.
This is funny.
Oh, this.
Bro waited his whole life for this moment.
He didn't even flinch either.
Yeah, that cowboy guy didn't even know that anything was coming at him. He was like,
But I want to know like what was happening. What led him to
yeah, I
try
don't
to
know.
roundhouse
Again, like
kick
there's
him?
no
A biker
precursor
probably hit his truck or
to
something.
know why they were fighting or whatever.
Yeah, like because if you're trying to roundhouse kick people, like something serious has to be
Especially,
going
I
down.
would don't roundhouse kick that dude. He
No,
looks
I wouldn't
scary.
mess with that guy.
No,
like
he
he
looks-
kind of looks like a mix between Charlie Daniels and Billy Gibbons,
I'd run away from him.
and he looks like he could mess you up.
Yeah, doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look good.
Next.
Man got fired, so he angrily destroyed the entire.
This is
warehouse
crazy
with
right
a
here.
forklift. Would you do that, Dad?
God, he just tearing up
No.
the building. He got fired. He done tore his whole. Oh my God.
Dude got fired, so he got on a forklift and literally just destroyed the entire place. I,
I mean-
don't know where that is or what that is.
He must have like.
Is it dirty?
He had to have been
Okay,
wrongfully
but it
fired
works.
because why would you?
I don't
And
know.
he
If,
had to be getting paid a lot of money.
I mean, if
for
that's the
him
kind of
to do
attitude he
that.
has, he probably got fired for a good reason, I would assume.
Who knows? Oh, what in the world?
Why did it take him so long to spit it out? He liked it.
That's a good one. I want to do that to somebody.
Those cornrows might need fertilizing. Ugh. I never wanted to believe my dad was stealing from his road maintenance job, but when I got home, there were signs.
There were signs, literally.
Get it? That's all we got.
That's it?
Yep, that's all we got.
That's it.
All for the show.
Well, guys, we love you. Our heart goes out to y'all. And we apologize for the profanity. And I'm going to let Dad have his finishing words before me because mine are more important.
Okay, well, I don't have any finishing words. Obviously, if you've never made Jesus the Lord of your life, then we give you the opportunity to do that right now. And I know that if you've watched this much of this show, you're definitely either you've already made Jesus the Lord of your life or you're wishing that you did. So if you haven't, all you've got to do is say these words after me. You just say, "Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you that you sent Jesus to this earth to live a perfect and a sinless life and die on the cross for my sins so that I may be free. I accept what Jesus did, and now I am free. I am your son, and I am going to heaven. And I just thank you for that opportunity to do so in Jesus' name." Amen. Amen. And like I just said, you want to make sure that you've done that because as you saw some of these videos, these people are crazy out here. It's nuts out here, y'all. They're wild, and so we don't know how much longer this is going to last. Okay, Carson. Back to you.
Have a great day. Be very nice to people. Be good for your parents. Summer's break is coming. You know, you can't have your parents dealing with a handful, okay? They got jobs and stuff. You're going to be out of school. Help them out, okay? Yeah, that's all I got. Have good ones, guys.
As I've always been told, if you can't be good, then be good at it.
Yeah. Learn a new skill. Learn how to do something with your life.
Learn how to use nunchucks.
Yeah, learn how to use nunchucks. Get good at water polo.
Be like Napoleon Dynamite and be good at nunchucks.
Speaking of that, they ran the Preakness Stakes earlier today, just before the show, and a horse named Napoleon Solo won the Preakness Stakes.
That's pretty cool.
Now, nobody cares about the Preakness Stakes because the Kentucky Derby winning horse did not run in it. So that kind of blows, but, I mean, their own choice. So the horse that I was going for was named Chip Honcho, and I was going for him simply because of the name, because it goes back to Talladega Nights with Mike Honcho. Mm-hmm. But he got third, so I didn't place a bet. I didn't have the necessary means to do so.
I mean, let's be honest. Nobody's betting on horses for skill or anything. It's just whoever has the coolest name.
Yeah, and it works because I mean, I would have got a good third place out of that. So
exactly.
All right, we're just rambling at this point. So if you don't have anything else to say, Creed,
I don't.
Okay, well, I think we're done here.
Way to end it on a high note, Creed.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, peace out, everyone.